as a reference and figure out how can we make this situation just a little bit better. Well, watch it. There's spiritual food. So, but in all seriousness, there's a grassy meadow that needs to be trimmed. In time, I'm not going to burn it down. I'm going to let it grow, and then maybe sooner or later, it will rise to a majestic height, where the wheat will come up, and then we'll have to harvest that, and we'll have to use it. We'll have to use it to feed ourselves, because you know what? We're all hungry. We're all hungry here. Who doesn't like wheat? So I just it needs to happen. So as the moons line up and nature starts to agree, slither around. Agree with the way that nature starts. We need to embrace our natural selves. we need to make ourselves one. And then in time, as we revert back to our Indian ways, it'll
put him to sleep.
Where's he going with this? Where's he going? Chinese food. You said spiritual food, right?
Get spiritual food out of here.
I think I've reached the peak.
The climax?
The peak. I've reached the peak of the mountain, where there is no more spiritual.
What are you overlooking?
Coast Town?
There's a magical valley.
What's in that valley?
Chris, there's a magical valley full of wonder and ecstasy.
Oh, that's a lot of ecstasy.
No, it's not actual ecstasy, but the word ecstasy.
Got
There's
it.
butterflies in there?
There's a shit ton of sweet dank weed, though.
Good for
And
you.
you know what I plan on doing that?
What?
With that?
What do you plan
I
on?
plan on letting those little weed plants grow into just majestic.
We're not going to burn them down
Majestic.
No, we're going to let them sprout. Okay.
into majestical planticles.
Pastrami Butterflies.
Maybe I can make a woman out of these weed plants.
What kind of woman?
A Roxanne kind of woman?
Maybe.
He doesn't know.
Does she have to put on the red light?
No, because it's green.
Oh, okay.
I
So
wouldn't
she
want.
needs to go right through.
Needs to go.
I don't want red weed.
That is not good weed.
But you know what? There's just a way about that plant
Just keep pumping it. Just keep pumping this thing.
that makes me want to not go from some gaseous substance.
No.
But I want to go from a liquid to maybe a solid into a pastrami butterfly. And then, yes, you have it right, Chris. We're going half and half. We're going into our slushy stage.
Slushy stage. Got it.
Slushy stage. And you know, that's really relaxing for us.
It is.
It really is.
I'd say so.
Because there can be black and white, but there's also gray. There's gray in this area. Yep. And in that valley, there's a bunch of gray.
But do people like gray?
Gray.
Who likes gray?
It's a stage we have to go
Everyone in the
through.
valley likes gray.
Okay.
It's a stage we all have to go through.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
It's on our path of life. And you know what?
What happens in the gray stage?
In the gray stage, Chris, I don't think you're ready for that.
You'll know when it comes.
it's different for each person.
Will I know the great stage when it hits me?
Well, when you stare at a static TV, what do you think about?
Oh.
Something's coming
Yeah,
out.
that's. I guess I gotta go through that path.
You know what I think about?
What do you think about?
I think about that valley. And the peaks. And the rivers. And all of the resistors in my path.
You gotta get
Okay.
past those resistors.
Imagine yourself as a flying dove. Or a butterfly.
Which one are you?
Soaring high above these rain clouds.
Butterfly fly?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're in a magical valley, Chris.
I actually forgot where we were.
Just imagine. Are you there?
I'm
'Cause
there.
there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I see him. We're above the clouds right now.
We're seeing all that God has to offer.
I got these fucking wigs and they're fucking beautiful.
Now just imagine that butterfly with a giant boner. A giant boner.
I got one.
And he's getting ready to fuck the clouds.
My butterfly dick.
You know? That's why when it rains, butterflies season.